Alright, hi guys. Let's scroll down and find today's pattern. Come on. Go, little phone. Alright, so yesterday we were at Mendy Sunsets and today we're at Minarets. Come on. Make it bigger. Thank you. Sorry. My phone is sometimes a little slow. Trying to keep the glare out from you guys too. Alright, so we're aiming for this little shape here. This one. That's the final shape right there. So yeah, it does kind of look like the tops of those minarets. Thus the name. Okay, so first off, we're going to do a triangle. And then inside that triangle, we're going to fill in just the middle part. Then coming out from each of the corners, we're going to do two petal shapes. And then we're going to go again with the triangle, the straight lines. Then, in the middle of these petal shapes, we're going to make a stack of circular shapes coming outwards with them being biggest here and making them smaller as we go outward. On all three of those. And then, we're going to do that feathering shape coming a little bit downward to make that blossoming type of a shape, the top of the minaret shape. And that's it. And since I'm thinking that maybe it might be interesting to do that as almost a mandala-like thing, that maybe one of these in the middle and then some more coming out from those. Maybe. I'm just going to see what happens. Yeah, let's just do it and see what happens. I'm going to get myself a square piece of paper and turn on my light so you guys don't get that funky shadow. That's better. And just a smudge. And let's plan this out a little bit. I'm going to give myself a border just so I don't get too close to the edges. And if I do one here in the middle, and it ends up being kind of has a bit here and a bit here and a bit here. Then if I do another one here, oh, it has to go way out. That's not right. That's not what I want. But maybe I can do one here going that way. Well, we're just gonna try it and see what happens. I really don't know what's gonna happen. You know, sometimes you have an idea in your head and it just doesn't end up being very coherent of an idea. We'll see. I want a triangle like so. And we're supposed to color it in the middle. Like that. My triangle is not equilateral. Should have been a little more equilateral, but oh well, it is what it is. Then coming out from there we have two petal-like shapes. Like bunny rabbit ears. Like that. And then, next step, come on, get it a little bigger so I can see. Oh, the rain's back again. It stopped for a minute, but now it seems to be back. Okay, so now I'll go here, and here, and there. Okay, so far so good. And then coming out of here, I want these circles that get from bigger to smaller. Like that. Okay, I did 5. Samples got 4. Don't think it makes any difference. And then we do this part, the blooming minaret part. Like that. Is that right? I don't know. Looks pretty good. Might be a little big with my flowering bits, but I think I'm all right. Okay. It's looking good. All right, so there's the shape, and I want to do it again somehow. So I'm going to back this off so I can kind of really look at it from a distance and decide how I want to do that. I want to come up this way. So I want it to be about here. Yeah, like way over here. I want a triangle that goes like that, I think. Let's try that. Okay. We're going to go for 3 at once. See what happens. Okay, and then it was a rabbit ears, rabbit ears, rabbit ears. Yeah, the rain is just coming down. My husband still doesn't have his weather station up yet, so I can't really tell how much water we've gotten. Guess I can look up somebody else's weather station nearby. Weather Underground. Oh, yes, it says 100% chance of rain. Imagine that. It's raining and there says 100% chance of rain. Where is the amount of rain accumulation? Oh, hey, that's pretty impressive. We've had 1.5 inches of rain today. That's more than normal. It's unusual for us to have more than 1 inch of rain in any one particular rain storm. So that's a lot of water. I have not looked at the news yet to see how it's affecting the areas that have had problems with where the burn areas were. So if there's mudslides, I haven't checked the news. All right, now while I'm doing this, I'm going to answer a question. Tell it like it is. Let's see what it says. If you could change your age, what age would you rather be? Do I want to change my age? Not really. If I could be a different age and still not have to go back through and relive from that age to now, if I could just have what I have now and just be, my body be a different age, that's a different question than if I go back in time and have to relive from a certain age forward. Because you know what? There are some things that have happened in my life that I don't want to have to live over again. And I would just as soon just carry forward from where I am and not to go backwards. Because there's just some things, there's just some things that I would not want to have to live through again. So, but if I could just have my body change age, I think I would like my body to be in my 30s. I wouldn't want to go all the way back to my 20s. I think my 30s, mid-30s, even mid-40s, 10 years ago would be nice. But mid-30s would give me more years of pain-free existence. That would be awesome. I'm starting to get, old people stuff. And it just is going to happen. And get a little bit of aches and pains and bits and pieces start falling apart. That's what happens when you get old or get older. There are parts of your body that's just going to fall apart. It's just going to happen. So, yeah. I don't think I'd go all the way back to my 20s, though. Because no. There were some physical things that were happening to my body in my 20s that I didn't care much for either. So, to be honest, I'm not sure I would go backwards. I really don't. I'm happy with where I am now. This is me, and this is how I've gotten here. Is I got here honestly, right, through the life lessons that I've learned, and I really don't want to learn those lessons over again. No, I'm good. And maybe a couple years backwards, 5 years, 10 years. Not a lot. I don't think I'd go, now that I think about it harder, and really what was going on with my physical body even 20 years ago, and I don't think I'd want to go back that far. So I'm good. Just keep making pain relievers. That's all I have to say. Well, that's interesting. I'm not sure I'm 100% happy with that composition. But it's okay. It's okay. I feel like it needs something though. Maybe something in the background? Let's try. I'm going to do something I don't do very often. I'm going to get a super light of my gray pens. And I'm going to draw something in the background. I think I'm just going to draw stripes. I need a nap. You guys need a nap. Sometimes, some days, I just really just want a nap. My manager's going to start putting me back to full time. I got a new manager. Went to work one day and my current manager said, oh, by the way, today's my last day. They're moving me. There's a reason why I've never wanted to go into management at the place I work, is they move managers all the time. You just get settled, you just get a manager, you just start, you know, getting things the way they want them, and then poof, they're gone. And this manager's only been there since, let's see, when did they leave? May or something. Like 6 months or something like that. And the previous manager before that was only like 2 months. And the one before that was like a year. But still, you know, you just start getting settled in with a manager and poof, they're gone again. And I wouldn't want to work and be a manager where they just call you up and say, oh, and by the way, tomorrow you started a different store. And you're no longer working at the store that you're at. I wouldn't like that. Okay, I'm okay with this. Needed that little bit of something, a little texture in the background. It wasn't difficult, and I didn't do it really super straight, but that's okay. I think I need some shading. But yeah, so now that it's almost getting to Christmas, he's going to start putting me on more 8-hour shifts. I'm not sure physically my body's going to be able to handle the 8-hour shifts, but I've got to have a minimum number of hours in order to keep my insurance benefits. So, you know, I have to work, whether my body wants to or not. Speaking of bodies wanting to be at a different age, that's the only thing is after my foot thing, I'm really having a difficult time standing for as long as I used to. I'm going to try taking a second set of shoes to work so that like halfway through the day I can change my shoes. I think that might help. To just put on a different pair of shoes. And hopefully I'll be able to do a lot of walking. It's the standing that's really drives me crazy. The walking's not so bad, but the standing is really hard on me. Which is why it surprises me that I wanted a standing desk, but standing's better than sitting. So, yeah. Alright, so I think I want it to live with the stripes going vertically. So I'm going to sign it that way. And put, M-I-N-A. M-I-N-A-R-E-T-S. Minarets. And then I'm going to put a little bit of shading around the objects this way. That maybe. See what that looks like. Awesome. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then some white. A little bit of white. How's that? Oh, I like that. It needed the white. I'm almost thinking I need a darker, whiter white here. I like it with the brighter white, like white right there. And maybe here too. I don't know if I like that or not, but that's where it's going because I put one already. So once you do it on one, you got to do it on all of them. I want a dot in the middle. Okay, that's pretty. I like that. All right, I think I'm done for today. All right, you guys have a great day. This is gonna go out on a Saturday, so oh, clonk! Just hit my camera and my light. That's not good. All right, you guys have a great day. It's the last one. Let's see, one more tomorrow's, and then that's it for the week. I think I can do this. I can get this done before I poop out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. And let's make the world a better place. We'll see you guys later. Bye.